Here is a piece of news. Leading automakers are asking their suppliers to stockpile parts, the antithesis of just-in-time manufacturing. That's right, automotive. The industry that pioneered just-in-time manufacturing is now leading the reversal of that trend. Last year upended many hardwired principles in manufacturing, and for good reason. We have all grown stronger over the last year. We built stronger supply chains, we adopted the cloud like never before, we dramatically accelerated our pace of digital transformation. As we all look forward to a brighter future, let's make sure we don't lose some of the great advances we made as a result of 2020. Because the challenges that existed with product development and manufacturing before COVID are still here with us. Not only are we now dealing with an uncertain future and an unstable macro environment, manufacturers are still under pressure to deliver on evolving expectations for better products, faster, at lower cost, and with less waste. And as every product becomes a smart product, incorporating mechanical, electrical, and software into every design, it means our jobs are becoming increasingly complex. We must maintain our momentum and face these issues head-on. The cost of doing nothing is simply too high. We can't afford to return to our old ways of working. Continued reliance on homegrown data management systems perpetuates the ongoing struggles with the supply chain and can leave us vulnerable to any potential future shock. Not delivering on customer demands leaves us open to disruption from the competition. And not dealing with complexity can lead to lost profits and opportunities. To be successful, more than ever, manufacturers need solutions that will deliver tangible, reliable, and rapid outcomes. To grow our businesses, we need to embrace new ways of making better products, becoming more efficient and more innovative. And that's why, now more than ever, our purpose at Autodesk is to empower innovators everywhere to embrace digital transformation with the strategies to become more resilient and agile, customer-centric, and data-driven. To capitalize on digital transformation, we need more than just a CAD tool, or a CAM tool, or a PLM tool, and move beyond a way of working where people, data, and tools are disconnected. Where collaboration means sending a spreadsheet with an email, where a third of an engineer's day is wasted chasing down files, communicating changes, and recreating data from one format to another. We're all familiar with this broken way of working. It's incredibly inefficient and it's prone to costly errors. If we are going to achieve better outcomes, agility, innovation, profitability, we need to bring together design and make. And that is what we're working towards with Autodesk Forge Platform. You've probably heard the term platform a lot recently. But what does that really mean? To help clarify what we mean by platform, let me share my favorite example, my phone. Sure, this device is a phone. It's got a camera, it's got email, it's got text messaging, it's got GPS, and many more apps for work and personal use. It's made all these discrete, disconnected devices and apps obsolete by bringing together all the capabilities we need to communicate effectively in one device. It's context-aware, working the way you want, wherever you go. And it creates new experiences that are not possible with independent devices. It's a platform for information, for computing, for communication. And it's a great example of convergence. Similarly, Autodesk is extending the value of the Forge platform to unify all the tools needed for end-to-end product development, to connect multiple disciplines and to give access to the right information to the right people at the right time. We need to push forward now with digital transformation of product development. We are dedicated to building Fusion 360 on the Forge platform to help drive better outcomes, better products, better processes and productivity, better customer experiences, and the ultimate outcome, helping to make a better world. Our vision is a singular cloud environment built on the Forge platform that can support the entire product development and manufacturing process with a range of capabilities that span concept ideation through to physical production, that bridges departmental silos, that connects supply chains, that supports industry convergence. Bringing design and manufacturing together in a common data experience gives a complete view of products and processes. And it offers actionable insights to individuals across the entire organization, so everyone can make better decisions faster. Teams need to work together concurrently regardless of their physical location or where they sit in the product development lifecycle. This is where Autodesk's decade of experience in building cloud solutions can really make a difference. When everyone is working from a secure cloud platform, the entire supply chain can stay connected 24/7.
At Autodesk, we've embraced a totally new mindset for how we develop software. In the past, the default approach was to pack up the most valuable ideas, input, and information into files. These were often stored at the edge, making it harder for teams to stay in sync. With Fusion 360, we're addressing that challenge head on by bringing all of that knowledge, all of that information together and putting data at the center to enable automation and unlock insights. Starting by putting data at the center means that every model, every idea, every piece of information is connected. So whether it's coming from a project manager, industrial designer, mechanical engineer, machinist on the shop floor, or a supplier, all of that data is tied together end to end. That way, teams can stay in sync, move faster, and get more done. Once everything's connected, it creates the potential to automate processes, not just for the individual, but across teams, departments, or even across the supply chain. Automation eliminates the delays of working manually and can exponentially accelerate product development across all processes and departments, which is why our intent with Fusion 360 is to make automation accessible to everyone. And from there, there's huge potential to uncover new insights that can help teams work faster and see where they can get more out of a product and where they can optimize. We're looking to help manufacturers harvest insights from their data, using cloud computing and AI to help generate design concepts, to help inform trade-offs, and to take care of repetitive work so that product teams can focus time and effort on innovation. When your entire organization has data at the center, everyone is on the same page. Your team can find what they need, when they need it, to make better decisions earlier. No more manually updating drawings or documentation. You can also generate new design concepts, figure out where bottlenecks are occurring, and see which machines are underutilized. It's all possible with that focus on data, automation, and insights.
As someone who worked in the field as a BIM manager, I know the struggle of trying to manage project data from multiple sources. And I know how important it is for tools to keep everyone involved on the same page. This is why it's been really exciting getting to work on Fusion 360, because we're rethinking collaboration by putting data at the center. In Fusion, design, engineering, and manufacturing data is centralized in one location. This ensures everyone has access to the most up-to-date information. So whether you're reviewing a design detail or creating a toolpath, you know that everyone's working from a single source of truth. Having everyone connected to the same data means that when a design is released, analysts know they're validating the right model. Suppliers know they're quoting the latest requirements, and machinists know that they're building the right thing. Autodesk's vision for data is to get the right information to the right people at the right time. This means that if you just need access to a portion of a building, only want the housing of a consumer product, or even if you just need a part number, you'll only get that portion of the data. Do you remember when you had to open an entire 2 gig assembly just to get a measurement between 2 components? Well, that's finally a thing of the past, because with Fusion 360, you get the information you're looking for when you need it and without needing to open that entire 2 gig file. Putting data at the center has its advantages from the very start of a project. Traditionally, IT managers had to maintain Excel files full of serial numbers just to keep track of licenses. But with Autodesk's modern architecture, now they can manage provisioning, entitlements, and even permissions all on the cloud. It's as easy as typing in an email address to get someone up and running. We recognize that to be your most effective, you need to work with multiple solutions from multiple vendors. Unlike other providers who require you to consolidate on only their tools, with Fusion 360, there is no need to rip and replace existing systems just so that you can align on a single solution. Because it's built on the Forge platform, Fusion can coexist alongside and work seamlessly with third-party solutions. That's why we're building Fusion 360 on Forge, to make Fusion flexible so that it works with the way you work, to make Fusion open for easy integration with partner or even other solutions, and also to support a broad range of hardware that spans desktop, mobile, and browser deployments. The idea here is that you can get started quickly and easily with Fusion 360, and then grow at your own pace, leveraging the tools you need to be most successful. And this is exactly what they're doing at Logitech.
My name is Sita Wu. I'm an industrial designer. Currently, I'm leading the design for Logitech G gaming headset portfolio. I'm so passionate about my job. I enjoy breaking things and creating things since my childhood. I love the feeling once my design becomes a physical product. We just launched G435, a gaming headset, and I'm very, very excited about it. It's the most lightweight and the most sustainable headset we have done so far. It's only 165 grams. It's very comfortable, and most importantly, it's very versatile. You can use it for playing games on different devices with a friend, and you can also use it for watch movie, listen to music. You can do anything with it. G435 is designed for younger gamer group, and they tend to have smaller heads. So this is specific design with their unique needs in mind. Expression is very important for them, for their identity development. We really want to connect the emotion, so we want to have a really expressive design. Logitech's mission is to design experience that extends humans' capability. And this has added that to extend the capability for our younger gamers to have more fun with gaming. That's the part I stay in Logitech for such a long time. We try to embed design in everything we do, and we also always put people in the center. And we're consistently looking ways to improve our productivity and creativity to help us to design better experience for our consumers. Sometimes I look for new tools to improve that, and also sometimes I design my own tool to improve my design process. There's an ancient Chinese wisdom from Confucius, 工欲善其事，必先利其器, which means an artisan must sharpen his tools first before he is ready to do his work well. I use SolidWorks for most of my design career, and about 1 year ago, I moved to Fusion 360. It's way better. I think Fusion 360 can provide you a good balance of productivity and creativity. When I was designing the G435, I started the concept from 2D sketch, then used freeform modeling in Fusion 360 to create the main geometry, then adding all the details in parametric modeling. That's one concept. Then if I update a new geometry in freeform modeling and everything just updates automatically, then I have another new concept. Fusion 360 is a great CAD tool and also has a feature for rapid prototyping. I can send CAD to my 3D printer right away, so I can print, iterate, and review with the team really fast, giving me a lot of freedom to be creative.
It's insightful to hear from the person who drives the industrial design we all know and love. Demand for innovative products is increasing, and manufacturing processes are changing. Rapid iteration and understanding manufacturing technologies when designing drives the need to converge tech across the product development process. This creates demand for disruptive workflows that enable designers to build stylized conceptual models in a user-friendly way, irrespective of how the data is represented. Traditionally, when capturing geometry from existing products, designers are forced to work with mesh data. This has been cumbersome. That's why we've introduced a new technology that allows designers to import mesh geometry, control it parametrically, convert it to solids, and manufacture it without ever having to worry about how the data is represented. Another method is to design exclusively in Fusion 360 using subdivisional modeling, which is more intuitive than traditional surfacing and now also has the ability to be controlled parametrically. However, these tools still involve a manual process. Cell phones, word processors, and even photo editing products have all embraced automation. It's about time CAD did too. That's why we're introducing generative modeling. Leveraging generative design intelligence, generative modeling auto-completes your design, just like an iPhone does when you're texting. But industrial design also requires flexibility beyond typical engineering tools, like the ability to model variable patterns. The inclusion of automated patterning increases freedom of design, and of course, data is at the center of this process, which is why Fusion 360's Manage extension allows teams across the entire business to collaborate seamlessly, even at this early stage of conceptual development. As we just discussed with industrial design, convergence across the product development lifecycle is key to innovation and productivity. So we're also converging mechanical and electrical design, and that's never been done before. Today's product designers accept a 30-year-old process which leads to fragmented workflows, lost productivity, and mistakes. We're changing that. For the first time ever, we've converged the worlds of electrical and mechanical engineering. That helps customers to iterate faster, driving quality and innovation. Fusion 360's support for library-based schematic design and 3D modeling of electronics combined with mechanical engineering is unique. This means we can easily simulate thermal cooling to avoid costly mistakes. Consumer products also require strict regulation, so we've partnered with ANSYS to incorporate the best of electromagnetic simulation to provide insight early in the product development process. But simulation isn't just evaluation, it can also drive intelligent design. We're launching a new form of generative structure that can use simulation results as an input to drive efficient design. That, combined with new manufacturing processes, empowers customers to explore designs never before possible. And on the subject of manufacturing, CAD systems understand things like sheet metal designs have to have a uniform thickness. That's a known manufacturing constraint. So we've employed the same type of thinking to injection molded parts, so that the design tools consistently create manufacturable features faster and with more reliability. In addition, we're integrating new simulation capabilities powered by mold flow technology to validate the quality of those parts. Combined with Inventor's mold tool features, it can take a consumer product from concept to production, all within the product design and manufacturing collection. And of course, that mold design needs to be documented. But why spend hours and hours manually detailing a design when you can leverage artificial intelligence? That's why we've developed generative drawings to automate a cloud-based product documentation process.
Our commitment to intelligent workflows doesn't stop with design and engineering. As machinists, our time is best spent optimizing processes, throughput, and quality to ensure a better bottom line for the business. Automation tools, like generative machining, streamline toolpath creation so our time can be spent on value-add work. Now, generative machining isn't some sort of magic. It automates repetitive tasks, creating fully editable machining strategies ready for use or further optimization. Of course, optimization for manufacturing isn't just about perfecting machining strategies. The advantage of a single product development environment is that we can leverage powerful integrated modeling tools to develop safe, efficient processes. Having a parametric connection to the model means any changes from design are consumed in manufacturing, ensuring you're working on the latest data. And this isn't limited to just Autodesk data. Even part geometry from other CAD tools can be read in while maintaining the connection to the original file. When it comes to manufacturing, Fusion 360 delivers a comprehensive set of tools to create and simulate toolpaths, drive machines, and close the loop with inspection. This includes tools like adaptive clearing for high-efficiency roughing, in-process stock, and even machine simulation. If you're working on a mold tool with complex geometry, you'll likely need the multi-axis capability available in the Fusion 360 machining extension. For example, automatic collision avoidance keeps the tool and holder away from the mold geometry, meaning you can use shorter tools for tighter tolerances. New tool modification options bolster editing efficiency, saving significant time when editing rich, customized tool paths. And hole and pocket recognition identify and rapidly program prismatic features of the mold and accompanying components, driving consistency and reliability. When you're ready to validate your strategies, simulate full machine motion directly within Fusion 360. This preview helps you know what to expect, avoiding issues at the machine. Finally, you can close the loop with in-process inspection, using the in-spindle probe to examine the surfaces of the component. This ensures important features are within tolerance before the part leaves the machine and validates the entire machining process. With Fusion 360, design and manufacturing are converging in a single cloud environment, offering insights and automation as you move from CAD model to finished part.
Once the product definition, tooling, and machine programming are complete, we need to move to full-scale production. This is where manufacturing operations start to scale. So data management, collaboration between suppliers, performance and industry convergence between building management and manufacturing become critical. Consumer products means manufacturing at volume, and manufacturing at volume means work cell automation. To move to production, we're working with a subcontractor for industrial engineering, and like many of you, that contractor's using Inventor. We've listened to your feedback, and to paraphrase an expert elite, Neil Cross, we've delivered a set of performance enhancements on par with what you'd expect from a multi-generational CPU upgrade. On top of that, we've delivered a wealth of productivity enhancements. The opening, editing, and updating of designs is dramatically faster. It makes large assembly modeling truly interactive. Changes can be automated with the latest version of iLogic. Intelligence is embedded in the design and can be used by Forge design automation services for applications like sales configurators. This level of performance lends itself to factory design planning. Our automation tools make it easy to go from 2D to 3D seamlessly. To take that a step further, our partnership with ProModel enables customers to embed behavioral characteristics defining a true digital twin of the factory. This empowers customers to simulate and virtually commission a plant. And that process of virtual commissioning can be extended to include a virtual reality experience based on the same digital twin. That allows customers to validate designs in an immersive experience before anything is physically produced. Later, the same data can be used to train engineers and operators with augmented reality. That combines both these digital assets and real-world experiences together. But a plant is made up of more than factory lines. It also includes the building model. Last year, we showed the import of Revit files. This year, we're excited to demonstrate the next step, a direct data exchange that eliminates the complexity and burden of working with huge files. Users can access a single cloud data model of the building and selectively import elements associatively, rather than importing the whole Revit file. Changes are centrally orchestrated and only relevant data is referenced. This is an approach we'll be developing across the rest of our entire portfolio in the coming months.
It is tremendously exciting to have all of these capabilities across the portfolio coming together. Bringing Fusion, Inventor, AutoCAD, and even Revit data to the Forge platform is going to unlock totally new ways of working. But that's not all we're thinking about. When we look at what most of our customers are up against today, we know that they want to be more agile and resilient overall, even beyond their immediate teams. It's never been more true in terms of how they are managing their supply chains. Bringing a product to market goes beyond industrial design and engineering. It goes beyond manufacturing and factories. For every engineer, there are often 20 or more other stakeholders bringing together data from around the entire product development ecosystem. And much of it isn't even CAD data. It's Excel, PDFs, etc. We need to connect and serve all of these users, which is why delivering a unified cloud-native PDM and PLM system is critical to our mission. Earlier this year, we acquired Upchain to help customers do more with their data in Fusion 360. Upchain is a cloud-based product data management and product lifecycle management software all in one. Configurable, out-of-the-box workflows help control processes and keep projects moving. It offers integrations that keep teams working in the CAD and business tools that they already know. Whether it's Inventor, AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Creo, Microsoft Office, or Altium, suppliers and collaborators using these tools can all work in the same system simply and easily. We are thrilled to begin bringing you these upchain capabilities in Fusion 360 so that you can benefit from the convergence of design, manufacturing, data, and process management all in one fantastic experience. It's a huge step aimed at helping you move faster with your digital transformation.
Transforming your business for the future is a journey. Transformation takes time and it doesn't happen everywhere at once. It often comes through simple interventions that can be equally as powerful for a 10-person business as for a global corporation. It's about introducing digital technology to automate tasks, remove non-value-added work, and reveal useful information faster. The key to your digital transformation journey is not where you start. The key is to get started. And because Fusion 360 is built on the Forge platform, it's open, extensible, and most of all, flexible. So you decide where to start. As you've seen this with Cedar and his team at Logitech, there's more than one on-ramp to digital transformation. Logitech chose to begin in their industrial design department, but you could equally begin with data management, generative design, or factory planning. And don't forget about the people that you're taking on that journey. Digital transformation is also about unleashing the talent of your people, improving their jobs and their quality of life. When your people are operating at their full potential, you will achieve the outcomes you need to grow your business. What are the outcomes that are most important to your business? There's no end to the problems to be solved. Many of you may be product design and manufacturing collection subscribers. If you're working primarily with Inventor, try something new in the collection, like generative design in Fusion 360. If you're working with Fusion already, have you tried the machining extension? Take advantage of some of the powerful tools that are already available to you and easy to use. Or maybe you're brand new to Autodesk and you need a simple way to stay in sync with your suppliers. Your on-ramp might be through Upchain. No matter what on-ramp you take, if you're as restless as we are to do more, there's an easy next step. Rather than waiting for progress, get out there and make it.